I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make a bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was scarred with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one Chief Rocket Knicks Universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy. Salute to all my people out there watching. I hate being the bearer of bad news. So I am assuming that you already got the news. You already have the news. So Isaiah Hartenstein is out of here. Yeah, man, it's kind of a sad day in Knicks universe. Kind of a sad day in Knicks universe. Kind of a sad day in Knicks universe, but kind of a day of reckoning. In real life, listen, in real life, you can't have it all. In real life, you can't have it all. Yeah, in real life, you can't have it all. So, congratulations for Hartenstein for getting the bag. We liked him as I liked him as a person. I'm not gonna lie to you. I liked Hartenstein as a person. As a player, he was frustrating to me at times because at times he would disappear and wouldn't give you stuff, and then at times he would emerge and give you something great like the Jokic game. At times he would disappear against the Joel Embiids of the world, but then at times he would show up clutch with the floater. And that's what it's like with young centers nowadays. If you don't have an elite center, if you don't have a Joel Embiid, if you don't have a Jokic, then they're going to frustrate you because you want them to give you so much and at the same time not look terrible, right? And so the thing with Hartenstein is this, man. I think we found a gem. We polished him up, and now he's off to somewhere else. So there's that part to it, right? There's that part to it, right? Congratulations to iHeart for getting the bag. Congratulations to iHeart for getting the bag, man. It is what it is. Congratulations to iHeart and his family for getting the bag. I think there is going to be a little bit of separation anxiety from Knicks fans. And I don't blame you for if you're going through a separation anxiety, right? Just remember, man, our front office is an elite front office. In my opinion, just like they found Hartenstein, they'll find another guy. A lot of you guys say in Leon we trust, but it can't be. You can't trust people sometimes, and then not trust them in these situations. Trust is a weird thing, man. In that situational trust really means no trust. Like situational trust really means no overall trust. If you trust somebody sometimes, that means you don't trust them all the time. And so what I'm gonna say about the Hartenstein thing is congratulations, man. You got the bag. I'm not mad. Right. I'll tell you who I am frustrated with, though. I'm frustrated with the calculator nerds. I'm frustrated with them. The calculator guys are like all over the place. Like you can't pin them down. They're not rock steady, right? You can't. When you talk to the calculator guys, you can't get a real you can't get like a foundation, a platform. JJ in the building, salute. Allah Wise in the building, King Ribby in the building, Turnbull in the building. I see you. Bully in the building, salute. Salute to all the members of the channel. Salute to all the members of the channel. Will in the building. Andrew College is in the building. Andrew College says, who Porty, the 54th pick, is a 7-foot center with an offensive game and a little baby hook like you and light years ahead of Mitch and Jericho offensively. Okay. So we may not really be in based on what College is saying, we may not be in dire straits. Cowboy Bob in the building. Torres is in the building. Hit him up is in the building. Salute. Rome from Fall Rock is in the building. Andios is in the building. Bronx Kicks for Life is in the building. Salute. Knicks for Life is in the building. Pete is in the building. Salute, Pete. Ivory 10 is in the place to be. What's good? Yo, if you missed that talk, if you missed the talk that Ivory 10 and I had, I think y'all really missed something. I got to get back up with my guy, man. We got to have another talk. I let the weekend slip by, man. I was supposed to hit my guy up, and I didn't. My bad. Hewlett Samuel is in the building. Virtuoso is in the place to be. Salute. Virtuoso says, it sucks, but that's business. Sometimes I wish the NBA was like these soccer leagues with no salary cap. Them, yeah. Mr. Dunris is in the building. Salute. Is that for me? May I have some ice? Some ice water? Just, I went outside. I showed them. Yeah, man. Yeah, the Knicks didn't have a lot of money to pay Hartenstein, man. But listen, y'all mind if I speak to the silver lining? Y'all mind if I speak to the silver lining? This is the thing I had been saying the entire time, and I think nobody wanted to hear what I was saying because maybe it sounded like I was being a hater, but I wasn't. I wasn't being a hater. I was actually telling everybody the truth as I saw it. Right? iHeart got paid. Right? iHeart next year is going to get paid more money than Randall and Brunson. Right? Next season's salary, that man may be making more than Brunson and Randall. Right? The Knicks can't afford that. Let's be honest. Next year, that man's salary may be more than Randall and Jalen Brunson. The Knicks can't afford that. Thank you. I would ask you for a smooch, but you don't want to be on camera. Wait a minute. So I can't get a smooch because you don't want to be on camera? We'll talk later. All right. I think you owe me something just for that. Yeah. This time it's for real though. All right. So here's the thing that I wanted to speak to you guys about. And I want y'all to listen to me carefully, right? I want y'all to listen to me carefully this time, right? Just give me a few seconds. Just give me a few seconds of your attention, of your ear. Isaiah Hartenstein came to the Knicks as a well-traveled journeyman backup, not even backup, but third string big on multiple bad teams, right? Or multiple good teams. Let me restate that. Multiple good teams. Because he played for Denver, Houston. He was a non-factor. He was a third string center in Cleveland, Clippers, Denver. When we signed Hartenstein, we overpaid for him for $8 million a year. When we signed him, we overpaid based on his past performance. You don't pay a third string center $8 million a year. But the Knicks saw something in him. Sherwin is in the building. For the love of the game is in the building. Salute. So I just want to grab your attention just really quick, everybody. When we signed Hartenstein, we paid a third string center $8 million a year. Was he worth $8 million a year? At the time, no. He was not. At that time, he had not proven that he was worth $8 million. But the Knicks saw potential in him, thinking, hey, if we bring him into our system, we can develop him into a $15 million center. If everything goes right, if everything goes right, iHeart will be worth $15 million in value if everything goes right after we develop him. Well, the thing is, the Knicks got him and developed him. Come to find out, he's a $30 million per year center. Right? And you can argue all you want that he's not worth that, but somebody paid that. As a fan, you can argue all you want about Hartenstein not being a $30 million per year center. Surprise! Somebody paid that. So does that mean he's worth it? Absolutely, because you are only worth what people are willing to pay you. That's it. That's it. So we took a guy that was probably a $5 million center, paid him 8. He left for 30. That's his worth. Right? Somebody saw how we brought him along and they felt like they could develop him. They said, hey, Knicks, we appreciate it. We got him from here. He was worth 5, maybe not even worth 5 as a third string center. You're not really worth $5 million, but since you're 7 foot and can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, you're worth $5 million. It's like it's akin to being a left-handed person in real life that can throw strikes at 95 miles per hour. It don't matter. It don't matter that you can't do it all the time. The fact is that you can do it sometimes, and people will take a chance on you developing into that. It's like being a left-handed thrower that can throw 95. Someone will take a chance on you. Multiple chances. And so the reason why I really wanted to get your attention on this and wanted to bend your ear on this and have you listen to what I'm saying is if the Knicks can find an Isaiah Hartenstein that's worth 5 to 6 and turn him into a $30 million player, is it possible that this front office can do it again? Is it possible that this front office can do it again? And in my mind, if we say in Leon we trust, then it's in Leon we trust. If you ever said in Leon we trust, then what I just said to you makes perfect sense. If you're in that group where you saw the Knicks develop Deuce McBride, where you saw the Knicks develop Precious Achiuwa, if you're in that group that saw the Knicks develop Josh Hart, if you're in that group that saw the Knicks develop Dante DiVincenzo, if you're in that group that saw the Knicks develop Jalen Brunson, if you're in that group that saw the Knicks develop Julius Randle, if you're in that group that saw the Knicks develop Mitchell Robinson, if you're in that group, then why would you not be confident that the Knicks can find another backup center on a budget and develop him? Now, will you be able to keep that player in 2 years? Probably not. But we're not worried about year 3. We're worried about the next 2 years. This version of Jalen Brunson, all NBA, all-star, he wasn't that in Dallas. Julius Randle, 3-time all-star, 2-time all-NBA. He was not that with the Lakers nor the Pelicans. Josh Hart, the triple-double machine, was not this in New Orleans and Portland or with the Lakers. A 3-point shooting record, Dante DiVincenzo, was not this in Milwaukee, Sacramento, or Golden State. He was not. 2 years ago, this version of Deuce McBride never existed. This Precious Achiuwa that we saw this year was akin to a energy big 4/5. I realize I spelled blood clots wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. Now I'm distracted. I'm sorry about spelling blood clots wrong. I was speeding through it, man. Y'all pardon me on that. Listen, I'm human, man, like everybody else. Not right about everything. You know what I mean? So we'll fix it. I probably have something else wrong on it too, but we'll get it fixed. So while we'll have separation anxiety about Isaiah Hartenstein, did he really want to be here? Probably. But can you pass up generational wealth just for fun? No, you can't. You shouldn't. Should you pass up generational wealth to have a good time? Of course not. It makes no sense. Isaiah Hartenstein achieved generational wealth, and he should thank the Knicks for that. He should thank the Knicks for the opportunity and the development. Fallback haters in the building. J-Dub in the building. Salute. Cowboy Bob says Goga Batanzi, raw young player for 1.5 as a backup, potential with the growth similar to Hartenstein, Kessler, or Wagner as starting center is going to give us. Yeah. I got you. Wayne says, I think 72 is generational wealth. That's spoken like, somebody that doesn't get NBA checks. No disrespect, but the difference, $15 million, a $15 million difference, bro. And you become a free agent sooner, so you get to do it all over again. That man got 3 years, $87 million. The Knicks offered 4 years. The Knicks offered more years and less money. Bro, it's tough, bro. Wayne is tough, bro. It's tough, man. And Building Block says we can't get Kessler. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to a front office to try. He says Kessler and Wagner is not realistic. Yeah. I don't know about the Walker Kessler thing is more realistic than what y'all think. Right? It's more realistic than what y'all think. For one, Walker Kessler is on a first round rookie contract. Right? Unless y'all are saying that Danny Ainge is difficult to deal with. If y'all are saying that, then okay. But Walker Kessler is in that, I think he's in that $4 million range. I think Walker Kessler is in that $4 million range. And not only do we have $6 million to fill out the roster, we also have assets that we can trade. So I have 3 candidates listed here that are upswings for us. I have 3 candidates that I think are upswings. All 3 of the guys that I have on the screen, I think could be a part of the extended future if things work out correctly for us. J Dub says Danny Ainge is a creep. Yes. Yeah, I know. I know. Danny Ainge is difficult to deal with. Coach Malpica is in the building. Coach Malpica says, good luck. iHeart will be missed. I'm so bummed about this. Y'all know I love me some. Hey, bro, all you had to do was pay him $30 million a year. Cut the check. Coach, stop all that whining and cut the check. We know you got it. That's my man, Coach, right there, man. Coach, that's my guy. Salute the coach, man. Salute the coach. So I'm gonna speak about these 3 guys really quickly as potential iHeart replacements in the long term. I want to start, and I know this is going to be reverse order, right? I'm gonna start in kind of a reverse order, so y'all bear with me, please. I think the Christian Coloco kid is more physically gifted than both when it comes to putting all the talent together. I think Coloco is. Oh, I thought I changed that. I didn't. Okay. I think Coloco is Wiseman and Kessler put together, but he's dealing with the blood clots issue that's threatening his career. So the Christian Coloco kid has not been cleared to play NBA basketball. Christian Coloco has not been cleared to play NBA basketball. But in the minutes that he played on the NBA floor, he looks like a gazelle. Y'all remember what Mitch used to look like? Y'all remember what Mitch used to look like when he got in the league? Y'all remember when we used to have bigs that looked like oversized shooting guards? Christian Coloco was that. Christian Coloco was that. The springy athlete, decent hands, some awareness. Of course, the blood clot issues is one that ended the career of Chris Bosh. Ironically, speaking of Toronto first round picks. I think the biggest home run swing of all home run swings is Christian Coloco if he can pass a physical. Now, mind you, he's not injury prone. He's not brittle. He's got a condition. Christian Coloco is not brittle. He has a medical condition. Imagine if that young Mitchell Robinson had hands and a little bit of touch around the basket. If he passes a physical, I promise you, well, let me not promise, but I think he'd be on a NBA roster immediately. And as Knicks fans, one thing to remember, just because a guy is not an all-star doesn't mean he's not serviceable. Where we are, right, with a stacked NBA roster, we can't afford monetarily, rotationally, and developmentally all at once to add a superstar. Like, this roster can't afford to add a Jokic to it. You can't add a Jokic to this roster and keep everyone else. It's just not how things work. But a Christian Coloco, and shout out to Ty Barbie, who coined the phrase Tibs grad school. Right? Shout out to Ty Barbie, wherever he is, for coining the phrase Tibs grad school. If you take any of these three athletes and put them in Tibs grad school, all of them will be better on the other side. And the proof is what we saw with Nerlens Noel, what we saw with Taj Gibson, what we saw with Isaiah Hartenstein, what we saw with Mitchell Robinson. You bring in a first-round talent. Now, all three of the guys here all three guys were not drafted in the first round, everybody. So for those that, for the nerds out there that, want to, do the calculator Olympics, all three guys are first-round talent. Now, they're all not first-round picks. I think Coloco had first-round talent. If you believe in Leon Rose and Leon we trust, and if you believe in Tom Thibodeau developing young veterans that are after the toddler stage, that are ready for kindergarten, so to speak, if you believe in that theory, then all three guys on the screen are candidates for Tibs grad school. And Christian Coloco, out of the three, I think poses the most upside, followed by Walker Kessler, who I think is a very smart defensive player, very limited on offense, but not because he's limiting himself. And I would even question that about Walker Kessler, because I honestly believe he's never played on a winning team in a winning situation. When you play in a winning situation, you look better. And the third out of the group, I think, is James Wiseman. Even though Wiseman was the higher draft pick of these three, I think there are some issues with Wiseman. Can Wiseman just play basketball on his natural instincts and athletic ability? Well, how does he have exceptional instincts? No. Koloko, in my opinion, is a raw piece of clay that you can bring in and Tibbs can turn him into whatever he wants to turn him into. Dang, I spelled a lot of words wrong, bro. I got to hit spell check on this thing next time. Oh, maybe it's this stupid keyboard. Maybe I need a new keyboard. That's probably, man. This keyboard is sticking. On this keyboard, the caps lock sticks. So maybe I just need a new keyboard. Metz is in the building. Metz says, mind if yes, I mind. Nah, we're gonna take a break from that, bro. We're gonna take a break from that. We're gonna just for a little bit, man. I'm gonna rock by myself, man, for a little while. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely mind for right now. Wine B is in the building. Ralph Lewis is in the building. Hey, salute. Sherwin says, thanks. Thanks about what, bro? I'm confused about that. Coach says, is Utah tearing it down? Laurie and Walker's names are out there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And J Dub says Wiseman is the realistic option. I would say Wiseman is the easy option. Wiseman is the easy option, right? If I'm the Knicks right now, I do Wiseman right now. Wiseman should be on his way to take the physical right now. Sherwin says, keeping it real today. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I feel you. I ask y'all to keep it real every day, bro. Just keep it real every day, bro. And the son of the legend says, if you suggest Wiseman, you need to also give considerations to Dwight Howard and Boogie Cousins, also Kira Lewis. Do we need to really, though? My strategy would be, and I know you guys aren't going to like it, right? But my strategy would be trade for Walker Kessler. Right? Trade for Walker Kessler. Sign James Wiseman. And the thing is, when you trade for Walker Kessler, you're going to have to give up someone. And it may wind up being Deuce or Jericho Sims. It may wind up being Precious Achua. It may wind up being Alec Burks in a sign and trade, something weird. These front offices are smart, everybody. They know what they're doing. We think we know, and a lot of people sound smart when they say stuff, but they don't really know. Like the basketball nerds told me that Hartenstein was not going to get $20 million a year. That's what they told me. I told them the market is shaping up for Hartenstein to get $20 million a year. And they told me that I don't know anything about how front offices work. Now, with that said, Hartenstein got 3 years, $87 million. And maybe I don't know anything about how front offices work. I think both of those could be true. But where I feel like I'm correct and where I feel like I'm helping lead everyone in the right direction is that when talent is available, you have to strike while the iron is hot. And I think Leon Rose did that with the Mikal Bridges trade. And he also did that with the OG Anunoby signing. The years of playing the field and waiting for the best deal to and all of that stuff, that's water under the bridge. We'll never see that era again. Not with the way this CBA is looking. With the way that the CBA looks now, when there is cheap, valuable talent out there, you have to go get it right away. You can't gamble. Because before you know it, you'll be looking at unrestricted free agent centers with blood clots. Before you know it, you'll be looking at the Orlando Magic's 26-year-old backup center that didn't show up in the playoffs. Before you know it, you'll be watching your starting center leave for a team that never signs free agents. Before you know it, all the people that believe in the calculator gymnastics will be perpetuating another thing that'll catch your attention when all we had to do was strike while the iron was hot. I'll give an example. If you only wanted to draft one first round pick, then why not combine both of those picks to Miami for Khalil Ware or for Yves Missi or for Deron Holmes, and then trade back into the second round to get the guy that was picked after Bronny, and to trade back into the second round to get the last pick of the draft. Now, does that mean Khalil Ware would have solved all of our issues? No. But it does mean we would not have been having this conversation. Because in the grand scheme of things, if we were able to re-sign Hartenstein and kept Mitch, then that means Khalil Ware would have been our third string center and we could have brought him along slowly. Right? But say Mitch gets hurt. Now Khalil Ware is your backup center. Yves Missi is your backup center. Deron Holmes is your backup center. Say Hartenstein leaves. Now Khalil Ware is your backup center. Yves Missi is your backup center. And instead, I understand what the Knicks were doing. They had to take a shot at re-signing Hartenstein. And no one knew the number was going to blow Hartenstein away. And so what I compare it to is the Knicks. Like, you ever went in a casino and one person has like 4 slot machines to themselves? They're standing up working all 4 slot machines at the same time. That's what I compare it to. Right? So on one slot machine, you hit on Mikal Bridges. On the other slot machine, you hit on OG Anunoby. On the third slot machine, you hit on all the rookies. You bring in all these rookies. You like all these rookies. On the fourth slot machine, though, you lose Hartenstein. You can't win them all. It's unrealistic to think that Leon Rose was going to hit a home run at every at-bat. Hitting a home run hitting 3 home runs in one game should be enough for us, right? Even with Hartenstein not passing on the money that OKC threw at him. I think Leon Rose and folks still get an A+ for the offseason. You can't win them all. You just can't win them all. I think Leon Rose deserves an A++ this offseason. You can't win them all, bro. You just can't, y'all. Now, can they still go back and win at something else? Can they make the best out of a bad situation? Of course they can. There's plenty of time left in the offseason. There's plenty of time left in the offseason. And these guys are smart. They have a lot of time and resources. Just give them a chance. Just give them a chance, y'all. No offseason is going to be perfect. But as far as what the Knicks have done this offseason, the Hartenstein exit is only the loudest right now because it's the most recent. But last week, this time, the loud move was the Knicks traded for Mikal Bridges. Last week, this time, we were excited about Mikal Bridges. And then in the middle of the week, I think maybe Tuesday, the night before the draft, hearing that OG Anunoby re-signed was another loud move. So the fact that Isaiah Hartenstein took the money, you can't be mad at Hartenstein and you can't be mad at the Knicks. It's business. Yeah, Bricks Nation says he called it. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. And I'm not saying that I called it when you called it. Maybe I called it after you called it, or maybe I heard you say it and agreed. Maybe I heard you say it and agreed. I always felt like that was the move. So, and it seems like I'm saying things that conflict with each other. Right? So it may seem like I'm saying things that conflict, right? Ultimately, the Knicks had to make a play for Hartenstein. I think they still should have drafted 2 picks in the first round. See, look at this. King Ember, thank you, man. King Ember says Derek White 4 for 125.9. That's what I'm saying to you, man. Y'all think Boston care about a second? Knicks fans are legit up here talking about a second apron, and the Celtics are like, man, who cares? In Knicks universe, the calculator gymnastics is dominating the conversation, while Boston in the last 24 months have extended Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and they're about to extend Jason Tatum. You think they care? They don't care. And it, honestly, the further we get away from the draft, the more I realize in that moment, I was probably frustrated more about the presentation of it. Like y'all remember, and I think I said this to everybody, but I don't know if y'all got the sense of what I'm really talking about. But when we drafted Kevin McCullers, we didn't even get to see his story because ESPN legit was Bronnying. They were doing the Bronny. They were doing the Bronny. Oh my God, father and son. We didn't even get to hear the Kevin McCullers story about how a passionate young college basketball player was fighting for his dream. Could have came out last year, but didn't. Right? Thinking he could improve his draft stock. Came back this year as a 4th or 5th year player. Right? Was on pace to be the conference player of the year. Had a significant knee injury that derailed his season. he had to watch his team go in the toilet, and then on draft night, his draft stock plummeted. And through all that waiting, he finally gets to hear his name called, but he never gets to go through the moment because ESPN is talking about Bronny for 30 minutes. And so for those of y'all that think I hate the front office, nah, I don't. I do hate the way the draft played out for us. That man legit didn't even get to have his moment because ESPN was so busy talking about Bronny. Right? And then when we traded with Dallas to get the last pick or whatever it was, they were so busy talking about Bronny before that even when the guy was drafted, I had no idea who he was. Is he coming over? We had no idea. But I'm still a Knicks fan, and I'm still repping the orange and blue. ESPN robbed two young people of their moment. Reese is in the building. Reese says, now we have no choice. Now we have to trade for Nick Richards. I think Nick Richards is getting money, man. I think Nick Richards is getting money, y'all. And I like Nick Richards, by the way. I like Nick Richards, by the way, everybody. And I think y'all are doing a great job of adding names. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Now we talking. Okay. Okay, $5 million for the next 2 years. Bim. All right, let's give Reese some credit. Reese, I didn't even know that. Appreciate that. And Wayne says, yeah, he $5 million. Yeah, man. Hey, man, book it, bro. Wayne, book it. Call Charlotte, bro. I'm with it. Get Charlotte on the phone, bro. I'm with it. Sherwin says he is a second-round pick. He would be cheap. Okay. I like him. I remember him at Kentucky. I like him. I'm not even going to front. And I'm glad y'all are help supplying the answers, too, because it's actually helping me get through this Isaiah Hartenstein separation anxiety thing that a lot of us are going through. And listen, and I tell y'all know my stance, right? So my stance on the center position with this team is put a lot of cheap bodies at the position because you know guys are going to get hurt playing for Tibs. Right? Playing for Tibs, guys are going to get hurt. It don't matter. And I'm not saying Tibs is hurting guys either. I'm not throwing out a narrative, right? I'm not throwing out a narrative. But Tibs expects you to play all out, all energy for every moment that you're on the floor and in practice. Right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Alawai says, I see you too. You're feeling today. Have this convo. We're not talking about everybody else. We're having a good conversation about her. Oh, you talking about coach? Okay. Okay. Real King, I heart ability to do a little bit of everything will be missed. Yep. Yep. But can we find another guy? And listen, I'm not pushing iHeart out of the door. iHeart walked out of the door. iHeart walked out of the door. He took the bag. So congratulations to him. So I'm not pushing him out of the door. But what I am saying is or what I am asking is, can we find a suitable replacement for him? I trust the front office. I trust the front office. I think Coach Tibbs has done an outstanding job. I think Leon Rose has done an outstanding job in his 5th offseason. This may be the best job of anybody that has been in his position. Thank you, James Dolan, for being patient. I think James Dolan deserves some credit also, because he could have easily cleared house after that COVID year where the Knicks was 37-45 or whatever the record was. Eddie C is in the building. No. Sherwin says Boston will have to pay over $100 million in luxury tax penalty next year. Sherwin, I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect. I'm saying this to make you laugh, bro. But they may have spent $100 million on champagne and cigars, bro. Boston may have spent $100 million in champagne and championship swag, bro. They ain't worried about no $100 million tax penalty, bro. Only Knicks fans worry about side stuff. To be honest, I think if we were the champs right now and somebody brought up to us the tax bill, I think we would all chip in on it. We would all pass the hat. Yo, I got $5. Teams that win don't care about the tax bill, bro. You think Golden State was worried about the tax bill when they were winning championships? Nah. You think Cleveland was worried about the tax bill when they won their chip? Nah. You think Miami was worried about the tax bill? Mickey Aronson, the 4th richest owner in the NBA, was worried about a tax bill? Nah. They ain't worried about that because the $100 million tax bill that'll be assessed to us will be about 1/8 of the money he makes just by selling Boston Celtics NBA champs stuff. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. If y'all talk to me, if we win the championship this year, and y'all talk to me about the tax bill afterwards, I ain't worried about that because I'm gonna spend $2,500 on Knicks championship swag, bro. And I'll be in the city for like 2 weeks in Manhattan, working from home in Manhattan. Quiet Money, salute. Eddie C says, we have all seen it. Randall and Mitch is clunky. Now Mitch and OG and McCall and maybe Clay fits? Nah, I don't think so. I don't. Kerry Cox says, Mo, Orlando, Jalen Smith signed with somebody. Dario Saric, Precious, Goga. Drew Eubanks signed with somebody. And Daniel Tice. So Smith, Eubanks, they all signed with somebody. And the thing is about Mo Wagner, I think he's just waiting on Orlando to finish making moves to see what he's going to take with Orlando. We're in and everybody listen, I get it. The center position, I know we want to address the center position. But the Knicks are in a really great place. The Knicks are in a really great place, man. The Knicks are in a really great place. The Knicks are in a really great place, y'all. I don't see anybody in the Eastern Conference, anybody, call them out. I don't care who they are. I don't see anyone in the Eastern Conference beating our roster right now, even without Hartenstein. Nobody. The only way you can beat the Knicks right now is if someone on your team has an out-of-body experience or you just have a system that no one sees, right? For instance, if you go 25 for 50 from 3, that's the only way I can see a team beating the Knicks. Eddie C is usually right about stuff. This one, though, I think it's going to take some convincing, bro. Eddie C is going to take some convincing, bro. It don't matter how you feel about OG Anunoby, he's not better than Randall. It doesn't matter how you feel about Mikal Bridges, he's not better than Randall. Right? Their resumes make it easy for me to make that distinction. And Sherwin says the Sixers got a lot better. Hey, sure, I'm with you, brother. Sherwin, I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I think they got better. I think they got better. But I don't know, bro. Is Philly now better than Orlando? Are they better than Cleveland? Are they better than Milwaukee? See, in order to get to us, They got to climb the ladder, bro. Are they better than Indiana with Ben Mathurin coming back? No. I think the biggest threat to us is Indiana. The top, as we speak, the best 3 teams in the Eastern Conference: Boston, New York, Indiana, with Ben Mathurin coming back. Indiana beat us last year in the playoffs without Ben Mathurin. And for those that sleep, you can sleep on Ben Mathurin all you want. But if you can't guard Halliburton and if you can't guard TJ McConnell, then you damn sure can't guard Mathurin. If you can't guard TJ McConnell and if you can't guard Tyrese Halliburton, Mathurin is going to fry your defense. Fry it. Because he's faster than your wing player. He's stronger than your wing defender, right? He finishes at the rim, and he can shoot. And I named my dog after him. Hey, Benny. I'm joking, everybody. I'm joking about the last part. I actually named my dog after the guy from Harlem Nights. The guy with the glasses. Y'all remember when me and Cornerstone Kev used to joke about the casino guy from Harlem Nights, saying then I named my dog after him. Yeah, Red Fox. That's him. Red Fox. Yep. So I named my dog after him. And I was gonna get a second dog, but Miss Mocha was mean and told me no. I was gonna have a boy puppy named Benny and a girl puppy named Vera, right? And it's just gonna be my little joke, inside joke, Benny and Vera. But Miss Mocha was mean to me, so she didn't let me do it. Sherwin says, we are a lot better than Indiana. Okay. Hey, I need for y'all to expound on that then, because I think we're better than Indiana. I don't know if we're a lot better than Indiana. If y'all could break that down for me, man, I'm interested. I'd be interested to hear that. Oh boy, Coach, Coach, every time somebody say his name, I got to do the song. So if you don't like the song, I'm sorry. It's all Coach's fault. Y'all already know the song. All alone, calling, blowing up my phone, calling. Salute the coach. Salute the coach. Salute the coach. Salute the coach, man. So, yeah, man. Hey, so the son of the legend, Kerry Cox says, say hi on camera, Miss Mocha. She won't, she ain't doing that, man. I've been trying to, I had to man, listen. I tried to drag her. I tried to trick her. Like I had the camera off, but I had my finger on the button. So that when she came over to give her husband a smooch on the cheek, I was going to turn the camera on, but she was too smart for that shit, man. I don't know. She just told me I got to be quicker than that. Yeah. Wayne says I'm in bed. Yeah, man. The Mo Bamba thing is interesting to me. Not that I think he'll be the answer long term. I do think there is something there, though. I think he'll give us a Nerlens Noel type bump. Right? You remember the bump Nerlens Noel gave us? Like, when we just asked Nerlens Noel we were like, Nerlens, when you go out there, just don't fall down. like when we set a very low bar for Nerlens Noel, he balled out. But when we started needing him to do other stuff, next thing you know, he falling on the floor, he hurt. You know what I'm saying? When we asked Nerlens Noel to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, see, now you're asking too much. Bro, I legit, no lie, quiet money. Listen, we were in Charlotte, and you can ask Rob the Nick. He was sitting right beside me, talking my ear off about Brooklyn. I'm like, bro, we at the game. Why are you talking about Brooklyn, New York, bro? We in Charlotte at the game. He talking my ear off about Brooklyn, New York. Man, you just don't know, man. You gotta, and I'm, yo, big dog, we at the game. He bought me a beer and all type of, you know what I'm saying? And no lie, I think it was maybe quickly threw him a pass that almost broke Nerlens Noel's nose. Emmanuel quickly threw that man a softball, and it almost broke Nerlens Noel's nose. And all he could do was laugh, bro, because he know he can't catch. Bro, how you gonna average 10 points a game and you can't catch? So with the Mo Bamba thing, if you set the baseline really low, Mo, if they come to you, block the shot. Don't go try to block the shot now. Don't do two things at one time. If they come to you, block the shot. If you're wide open on the perimeter, shoot the three. That's it. Mo, don't try to dribble and get in your bag. No. We should have an air horn or a train horn, a truck horn, right? Anytime Mo Bamba try to dribble, we just hit the air horn. Walk, just to remind him, like, Mo, no, don't dribble. Don't dribble, right? If Mo Bamba try to saw somebody up and shoot the three, we just hit the air horn. Walk. No, Mo, don't. Just do one thing at a time. No, hey, Smitty, it was just a suggestion, bro. It was just a suggestion. And Coach says, talk about slots and gamble. Agree, gamble on Mo Bamba and Wiseman. Maybe one of them will be a flush draw on the turn. Maybe, possibly. Quayman says, "Where Rob? I don't know, man. I don't know. Rob is my guy, right? But sometimes he disappear. Like sometimes he disappear because without getting too invasive, his work schedule be bananas, right? His work schedule be bananas. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then if you know Rob, you know you can't call him because if you call him, you're gonna be on the phone for like 4.5 hours, bro. You know, if you call Rob the Nick, you gotta call him with your phone on the charger. Because he passionate about the Knicks, bro. If you call Rob the Nick, you legit have to lay by the wall with your phone on the charger, bro. Because Rob the Nick loves the Knicks, bro. Loves the Knicks. He will talk your head clean off about the Knicks. So Wong says Mo can hit the trailing three. No, okay, yeah, nah, he good at yeah, man, yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, all right, everybody, I'm gonna get out of here so I can get back to some stuff. Right, I appreciate everybody for coming through. X, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody on X, man, I appreciate y'all, man, coming through. The X fan base, man. Y'all coming through, man, and kicking it with your mans. I appreciate that, man. Twitter, you know, it's on the come up, man. All my YouTube people, man. I appreciate y'all. It ain't nothing but love. Y'all helping us get through it. Y'all helping us get to it and get through it, showing us how to do it. So I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe we'll be back on later. I'm not for sure. Members, though, I got to do something special for y'all since I called the sick day on the members only show. I'm gonna see what I can do for y'all for that. Make sure y'all check out the other Knicks content creators, man. They try to provide quality and insight and intel and all that stuff. Y'all hit the like button. Support the family and everything. We're just gonna try to keep it light this summer, man. Like, we're just gonna try to keep it light this summer, not be so frustratingly difficult to deal with during the summer, man. We're having a great summer so far. So if y'all have any suggestions, man, hit us up on the YouTube page. Join the family on the YouTube, the Lawrence Tears YouTube page. We got to hear y'all. Peace.